hate feeling like I forgot something. But I'm sure Caesar will tell us if we did. Plenty of Continente bags for him.
We were gonna do a video before we left, but no time.
We just made it to Lisbon. This is our new Airbnb, so just wanted to give you a quick look around. It'll be quick because it's a small place. Giving us wine.
Does anyone know what that wine is? It looks good though.
Low ceilings, so be careful. And she said right below there we're going to hear the Fado music tonight. It's going to be loud, so she recommended we go to it ourselves. And a little bathroom.
So all the basics, let's see.
Yeah.
Nothing too fancy.
We don't need anything too fancy.
We came to Lisbon on a budget, y'all.
So we just got off a 3-hour train ride and time to just relax a little bit, maybe get some food, some coffee, and we'll see you guys later.
Yep. The woman was really nice, and we went off the reviews, and this is one of those times where I guess the 5-star reviews could all be wrong. They weren't. The place was really nice, but there was a very important detail that was left out, and it was the height of the ceilings. Because it was basically an attic unit, they were in the most inconvenient places, like the bedroom and the bathroom.
Like over the toilet.
Yeah.
And I'm not a tall man, but like slammed my head pretty hard.
And I slammed my head, and we were both like, this just isn't gonna work. There's no way we can be like ducking down to like get to the bed, ducking out into the bathroom. Not for a whole month.
No. So we were supposed to be there for a month. We ended up staying there for 1 day, and now we're at the DoubleTree, which is where we are right now.
That's why we're in this room.
That's why we're in the conference room.
That's why we asked if we could use one of the meeting rooms to do this video. And we've been here for a week now.
Also, we've done a ton of walking the past few days, like walking from here down to where the bay is, where there's the big arch and the famous plaza.
What neighborhoods have we been?
Principal Real, which was really great. We went to the gin bar, which I liked. Got gin and tonic.
We also went to Bar Alto, which is where all the bars are. It's like a nightclub. That was a lot of fun. Reminded me of some college year vibes. Everyone's out super late, on the street drinking. Like you would look in the bar is empty. They're all on the street.
So the bar is just a place you get your beer and then you go outside.
Yeah. Are you hungry?
Along with the Airbnb, the neighborhood that we were in there, I don't know, like to each their own. I think some people probably want to hang out in that neighborhood.
Alfama, it was just a very gritty neighborhood. And I will say this, I could see the allure of a neighborhood like that for living long term, I guess. Like, You would want to be in a like nice, affordable neighborhood that was kind of quiet.
Yeah.
That wasn't necessarily right where all the discotecas and all the bars and stuff are.
I had an impression that it was just not going to be a fun place to be for a month.
Yeah.
Right? It didn't seem like a fun place to just hang out and like feel comfortable wandering around late at night and exploring and all that kind of stuff, which we have been able to do for the past 6 weeks.
Principe Real was kind of reminded me, if anyone's been to Chicago, of Bugtown.
Yep.
And Bar Alto is more kind of like Wicker Park, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alfama would be like what neighborhood in Chicago? Pilsen.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I think so.
Yeah.
Has more grit, more grind, but it's still a nice place.
Yeah.
You know?
People want to live there, absolutely.
Yeah, but me and you don't want to live there.
No.
There was a time.
Yes,
there was
totally.
a time.
And I said as much. Like if I had grown up in Porto, like I could see like, oh, I want to go live in Lisbon and like live in this environment.
Yeah, but we're in our mid-30s, we're before you. Done with that.
Some of that. Give me a hotel room.
There's so many more neighborhoods to check out. It's a big city, guys.
Yeah.
It's much bigger than I thought it would be.
And that's a good thing to say about it is that, especially since we're talking about Porto so much, so just comparing to that where everything was, you would walk down the street and there were just endless bars and restaurants, like every storefront was something to go to. Here it's not quite like that, but it's so big and so expansive and there's all these neighborhoods. So I'm sure I'm not sure, but there probably is as much good food as in Porto, but it would just take a lot more exploration and learning about where you actually want to be.
For sure. Absolutely. I mean, but I do like this city has a certain vibe to it. I wouldn't call it a New York vibe. These people here are much nicer and way more chill than New Yorkers. I guess maybe a more fair comparison would be Chicago.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Like a friendlier big city.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it still has like that old world charm of like, remember that guy we saw at the end of the night cleaning up his restaurant?
Oh.
All he had on was an apron, nothing else. I guess the kitchen was too hot. But he didn't. He didn't intend for people to see him.
No.
He had forgotten to close the door.
Yeah, you look in, because you look in all the little doors and windows, and there's a
Like,
guy
oh,
with just an apron.
it's just the
He's not a small man
Yeah,
either.
he's a very big man. I saw a guy today. He had caught a manta ray.
Yeah, manta ray.
The big flat thing
Yeah.
in the tail. He caught one.
Uh-huh.
He just like smacked it onto the sidewalk, pulled out his knife, and just started cutting something off of it. Obviously, he killed the thing, right?
Well.
And I'm like, that's not something you would see in Chicago. Right? So.
So we've kind of broken it all up. We're here for about a week. We already had the trip to Madrid planned, so we're doing that tomorrow for 5 days, and then back somewhere, in some combination of Lisbon and southern Portugal.
Awesome. Lisbon is great, but I don't know that either of us want to stay for 3 more weeks. Not like Porto. Like Porto, we could have stayed like forever.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but basically, like neither of us are like, you know, like it's a great city, it's beautiful, it's grown on us for sure. But like, I don't think either of us is right now saying we want to come back and spend 3 weeks here. So the plan is once we come back from Madrid, instead we'll go down to the Algarve.
Right. Well, and the other element is our friends Brian and Morgan invited us to Paris. So since we're, you know, they were going to be in Europe, they had some extra space. They knew that we were in Europe, so like this crazy thing where we can just go meet up with them.
Yeah, it was very serendipitous.
And even, very serendipitous in that we needed to fly through Paris anyway to get to Cape Town. So we're going to head to Spain tomorrow. We'll give you an update on that, and then let you know where else we end up in Portugal afterward.
Yeah, Spain, I almost forgot.
Mm-hmm.
We won't see the whole city, but we'll show you what we do see.